program for getting remainder So this is the comment. Okay, let's try to include the header files. I should include iostream using namespace std main. Okay, so what we are going to do in this program is that we'll declare two variables first. Okay, because this program is going to use a new operator, and that is remainder operator. So now first of all, one number will be divided by the second number or by the another number, and then we'll get the remainder. So now that remainder will be stored in a particular variable. So let's try to write this program. First of all, we need to declare again two variables, n1, okay, n1 and n2. Now n1, n2, okay, and then we're going to declare another variable. We call this variable as rem, okay, remainder, used for storing the remainder after dividing one number by another number. So let's try to assign values. So that let's assume this is 30, okay, and 30, and then we have this 2, and 2 is a new variable, and we get this 4. So we stored what we stored here, and n1 we stored 30, and n2 we stored 4. So now let's try to use the formula, use the remainder operator, and we need to use this rem, so that remainder should be stored in this rem variable. Now n1, now this is basically the operator that we use. The percentage operator is used for is called as remainder operator. So when you want to divide one number by another number and getting the remainder of that number, so the remainder will be stored in rem variable. Okay, now let's try to print the result on the screen. The remainder of n1, okay, like this, n2, and we need to use this equal sign, and we need to print the rem variable. So first of all, it's going to divide 30 by 4. Whatever the value is, whatever the remainder value is, that is going to be stored here in the rem variable. Okay, so after dividing 30 by 4, we'll get the remainder 2, because when we divide 30 by 4, so 7, like 4 into 7, we get 28, and then 2 will be the remainder. So 2 is going to be stored in rem variable. Now let's try to save this program, remainder, and let's try to compile this code. Now see, this is how the output of this program. You can see the remainder of 30. Now in n1 we stored 30, and then this is the remainder operator that is printed as it is, and then in n2 we got 4. Okay, so basically when we divide 30 by 4, so 28, 7 into 4, it is 28, and then we get 2 as a remainder. So now that remainder is basically, remainder value is stored in rem variable. So I hope that you like this video. Thank you very much.